Well, good morning. And
Good, yeah, good mornings. Good mornings. Good mornings. Good mornings.
you know this
Yes.
this weekend must have been really, really wild. I'm
Uh,
serious. It must have
for-
been really wild.
yeah. I'm thinking you're talking about Helen, and that definitely meet up because all I keep hearing around the YouTube world is the awesome time they had in freaking Helen. I was listening to some of the shenanigans on Zach's live last night, and
Yeah,
it's like, wow, man. And just like you saying on Saturday, the FOMO is real. The FOMO is really real. Helen was the place to be on this past weekend.
yep. Especially at Roxy's table. Roxy went live and she made us a part of all of what was going on. Man, it was amazing just to be there with Roxy and that group. We got a chance to meet everybody, including our beloved Danny D and her parents.
Abs- Man, yeah, that was so
Most
freaking amazing,
amazing
man.
part of the weekend.
I freaking love that. Everybody everybody was showing her love. She was receiving that love and giving it right back, man. That was amazing. Something powerful about that, you know.
Yep. It was really busy in the cruise news too, man. I'm I'm looking at them right now, trying to get the tabs together, and I got at least six cruise news stories to get to, but we will do that later, a little later on in the show. But
Absolutely, absolutely,
in the
absolutely,
meantime, I was busy here, here at the Jeremy and Cheryl Cruise Adventures and Cruising is Fun Anytime Studios. In the
yes.
event that you did not get a chance to view the live stream, I was told in the middle of my stream, like 1 hour in, that I didn't have any audio on my YouTube feed. So I killed the YouTube feed. But luckily for me, I was still going on TikTok, and I
Yeah.
built the brand new workstation here live on TikTok for 3 hours and 15 minutes. So
Three.
yeah, I was able to repost the TikTok video to the channel. So in the event you want to view that, that's pretty cool. I had to take a break. I had to take a phone call in the middle of the build. So, but Cheryl was here. She was at the seated elliptical talking the whole time I was on the phone call. So uh,
Oh wow.
you still got Jeremy and Cheryl. And then let's see, Lori and Emily came by to join the last part of the show, and they got a chance to see the finished product and all of that. And yeah, so that was fun.
Absolutely.
Then I had a farmhouse house. Whenever you have a shopaholic, you have things sometimes that come in a box that need to be put together.
Oh sure.
That's what I was doing. I was putting things together, and there's another box in there with my grill in it. My grill came in, and I'm going to do another build on that. That one might be outdoors, but then again, weather permitting.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah, because it's doing the cold hot thing. It's no good.
No good at all.
Yeah, man,
No
you can't
good.
predict the weather for content up here, man. You got to go outside, check it first, and then see if it's okay. Let's see if I want to pull my camera out in these conditions. So yeah,
Absolutely.
it's really different.
Yeah.
We were under a tornado watch this weekend. Um,
Ooh.
Heavy, really downpour rains all weekend long. It was
Uh,
a lot of heavy rain, so a lot going on
yeah.
this weekend.
Absolutely. We didn't get the downpour of rain until yesterday, really. So,
Mhm.
and it didn't really last that long. But we woke up this morning and like we had a little bit of a drizzle, a little bit of a little bit of foggy or whatnot, but nothing too bad. So can't complain on this end.
With the relocation of the microphone, can you hear me just as clearly as you did before?
Pretty much, yeah. I can still.
Okay, cool. I'm just saying because the mic has moved up 1 foot and over 1 foot. So it's like it went that way. It's now it's on the desktop instead of right in front of me. down low
Well,
in cubby hole.
okay, I do hear it. I do hear it. Like you still clear whatnot, but yeah, not I can definitely hear the distance.
Okay,
If that
so
makes
I'm
sense.
okay, hang on one moment. How about now? Is it clearing up as I turn it?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay, good, 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 good. There we go. Now we got it right. I just wanted to make sure that the recipient was hearing me just as well because the mic has moved. But
Absolutely.
yeah, so a lot has happened over the weekend. Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Well, good deal. Oh, I got about another 8 minutes, Jeremy. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and welcome everybody in
Yeah.
and oh, hold up. Let me see if I can do what I do on mobile. Yep.
All
Yeah.
right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome in to Go Live Together. We are your morning team. I am Jeremy. Cheryl is in the bed right now, awaiting her trip to the doctor. We are bringing her to get some medical care today. She's just hurting. The pain is
Yeah.
unbearable. So yeah, definitely. Y'all keep them coming, and we will go get that checked out as soon as the show is over.
Mhm.
And yeah, maybe she'll be back tomorrow morning. So
Yeah.
absolutely. On side of me is Ricky. Ryan is probably still recovering from said activity.
Yeah.
So
The
yeah,
Adventures of Das Boot.
right. That's good. I love
If you
Das.
know, you know. If you know,
Yeah,
you know.
you know, yeah, and most of you here in the chat know, yeah, that was amazing. I heard Ryan had a good weekend. From
Yeah.
from watching Eddie's show this morning, there is some additional information. So go back to the morning quickie and watch that replay. An
Oh my
extended,
gosh.
yeah, an extended morning quickie. It went off. It went off this weekend, and I got a picture. Oh, and I got a picture that says it all. Uh,
Oh my
Eddie's
gosh.
vehicle, Eddie's vehicle, something happened. Yeah, you gotta go check that
Oh,
out.
there you get it. Yeah, get in here, Ryan.
Oh,
Get in here, Ryan. Yes.
yeah,
Just talking about you,
yeah,
dude.
Sorry,
Taco Bell.
sorry, sorry. It was the first day back, and then something huge blew up while I was gone.
Yep.
And like right before we started, I had to get it. I had to hop into a last minute meeting about some potential changes that affect my role and stuff like that. So sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late.
It's all good. It's all good. But
Not negative affecting, but just it was like, wow, I wasn't expecting this and this to happen while I was gone.
sure.
Mhm.
But let's talk about it. How was Helen?
Helen was fun. I got banned. Mel banned me all day Saturday and all day
Mhm.
Sunday, even though I slipped it in from saying Das Boot,
Das Boot.
Das
Yes,
Boot.
yes, sir. Amazing, amazing.
Dog food, man.
Um, Saturday's
That, that's like that. That's like the coolest thing ever, man. That dog's food, man. Ryan, some kind of way that has to be incorporated into 4.0, some kind of way.
Right, right.
I,
You know
so
what? Maybe that can be our toast. Just every time we're doing one, Das Boot.
Das Boot.
yes,
Yeah.
But yeah, so Helen was great. We left Tuesday night and we boondocked in a Cracker Barrel parking lot. Um, things were a little tense when we got there because Mel was already tired because Peachy kept waking her up, and she's trying to side seat drive me because I was driving the first night trying to get pulled in. So things were a little tense, and I had to look at her and say, "Sit there and don't say a word."
wow.
And then I got pulled in, and then I looked at her and I'm like, "Okay, you can talk again now. Am I pulled in or not?" But it was like after midnight. She thought we were staying in the same Cracker Barrel we stayed in last time. We weren't. So she was having me drive around to prove, oh, wait, maybe it was on the other side. I'm like, no, these are the only RV spots right here. It's not the same one. So anyway, we got there and then we end up, heading and getting checked in on Wednesday and kind of just chilled out at the campsite Wednesday. Then we went into town that night and found out during the off season, which is now in Helen, everything closes like at 4:30. So we got there at 5 and we're like, why isn't anyone taking money from us to park? Score!
Right.
And we're like, oh, wait, it's only restaurants open, that chocolate shop and that souvenir shop. Everything else was closed.
That's it. Yep. They roll up the streets, man.
Yep. Let's see here. Spaghetti ice. Don't tell Darian. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't life-altering, although I made it sound like it was life-altering. It was vanilla ice cream with, strawberry. It was a good ice cream, but it wasn't like life-altering. But don't tell Darian.
He might pop in today. I'm not sure, but he might catch us on the replay.
No, it was good. It really was good. It's a different twist. It's still just vanilla ice cream, strawberry, but the presentation, I think, is what makes it so awesome.
Yeah.
It truly looks like spaghetti and meatballs with the little Rochero chocolates, 2 Rochero chocolates that look like meatballs. And then the spaghetti ice that they put through a frozen press so it doesn't melt when they put it through the spaghetti press, with the strawberry puree to look like meat sauce and shaved white chocolate on top. And then 2 of the little rolls that look a little bit like breadsticks or whatever. So, I mean, the presentation's amazing. And it was good ice cream. I mean, it was good ice cream. So that was that. I took the Gravity roller coaster, and it was a lot more fun than I expected. I wish it was longer. But we did go up there, and they let me bring the 360, but I had to strap it to me, and I forgot my chesty chest, so I ended up finding my battery strap for my RV battery top, and I put that around me and rigged the clamp on that, and then I had it like Satchel sign. He's like, no, I can't be over arms. So then I put it around. It was hilarious, but we'll see how the video turns out with that. I've had 2 of those, and both of them have broken. Either the plastic clip on the top or the hand clip has broken. So I got a solid metal piece.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing, the drawback with mine is it doesn't have a clip now for the hat.
Yeah.
So I had to figure out a way to get a strap, because it's one of those that goes over the strap and then cinches down on top of it.
Yep.
Ryan MacGyver Parker. That's where you are. So.
I know, right? And MacGyver, he had access to some paper that comes out of a certain room to do something to said individual's vehicle. I saw a picture, and I was like, wait a minute. And you are being coined the champion of said photo. Let's talk about it.
Yes. So when we pulled into the parking lot for the Hofbräu house, we pulled in right next to Eddie. I was like, make sure you don't hit Eddie's car. And Mo's like, I can drive. Anyway, he can drive that and back it up better than I do. And then as I'm getting out and I'm walking, I'm like, you know what? This is just too good of an opportunity. I snapped a picture of his car. And as we're walking, she had to hold my arm so I didn't walk out into traffic, because I'm just furiously typing in ChatGPT and AI.
Uh-huh.
And then I sent him the picture. I'm like, dude, someone messed with your car. And I sent the picture with the toilet paper and the eggs and all of that and blurring out his license plate. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It came out so well.
I know. And I'm looking for...
I legit thought that was real. I legit thought it was real.
Emblem. I know what kind of car Eddie has, so I looked for the emblem on the car, and I was skeptical. But now that I heard what you said, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's AI. I thought you and CJ went nuts, man. I'm like, I can see Ryan doing some stuff like that, man. Let me make sure and not bring the Jag next time we go to Helen. But yeah, that was funny to me. And speaking of the replay, thank you guys so much for coming into the replay today. We appreciate each and every one of you for coming back for another week of programming that you waited all weekend long to see. Thank you so much for coming back. We appreciate you in a big way. Leave us a hashtag team replay in the comments section. But for those of you that have joined us on the live stream, good morning and welcome in somebody else that we met this weekend. Coker Culture, first up in the chat. Good morning. Let's talk about it. We met Zach this weekend. That was cool. SLJ Raid, thank you. And let's see, Mike and Rihanna's Adventures has made it in. Good morning, Zach. Yep. Danny Dizzle, hey, look, we met you and your parents this weekend on the live stream. that was, I think, the most amazing part of this weekend was getting to see Danny uh, hanging out, in real life with the people that we only get to see here in the chat. I know that she had big fun too. Will G has made it in. Good morning. Welcome in. And let's see, Najuma Brown has made it in. Good morning. Anfield Road Layout in the Loft has made it in. Hi, host and panel listening as working. Airbrush new project for the train layout. Nice. Good morning. Good morning. Danny D says it was a blast. And Helen, going back next year and again and again and again for years to come. And Zach is asking, why are you vlogging from the bathroom? I'm thinking that this kind of office has walls like that all over the building. So although it appears that he is in the bathroom, we may need a camera swing for something like that. But I don't know if he's able to show his coworkers or not. So whatever. Yeah, I'm assuming that he's not in the bathroom, and that because I think that that would be an automatic termination. And he says, Ricky, make sure you use spray when you're done. Yes, this is toilet vlogging at its best, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. Pretirement Days has made it in. Good morning. Welcome in. And yes, welcome home. Absolutely, because somebody got stuck at the airport this weekend. We got it was a very busy weekend. They got stuck in DFW and had the daughter come and pick them up. So yeah, that was something else that happened this weekend. Mike and Ranner says we are sunny and plus temperatures yesterday. By the afternoon, we had tons of white confetti and negative temperatures. Wow, it dropped fast. So are you telling me that with this, a polar vortex is on the way? Please not. Oh, look who's up early. TJ's Destinations has made it in. Good morning. Welcome in. Are you floating right now or not? That is the question.
Okay.
Where in the world is TJ's Destinations? We need to create a new offshoot game on that. And with the new rebranding is coming in, Cruising on the High Seas and Travel has made it in. Good day, y'all. Hello, welcome in. Hey, friend, Antoinette at Fun has made it in. Good morning and welcome in. Yes. Deb S. the Pug Mama Quilter has made it in. Good morning, Jeremy, Ricky, and Ryan. I know that's right. Oh, look at here. Cruise Life 22 has made it in. Good morning, guys.
I'll tell you something as well. Two things. Number one, I got that Schweinsachse at the Hofbird House.
Das Boot.
Which was literally like bone in half of a pork butt roast.
Oh,
it came out like I'm still eating on it. I had dinner last night with it, and I have enough for lunch today with it because of how big that thing was.
Yeah.
But it's always good. So anyone who's out there who has never made it to Helen, if you can make it, it's always fun to meet other creators because you get to do things like this, with the college football group, right?
Yep.
And then it transitions to that with Mel jumping in.
Oh, okay.
And then you give something like that to Ryan. It morphs into something like that.
It did, because I know that you got the AI busy on it.
Yep. And then it turns into that. So that's one of our thumbnails for next season's college trash talk football show.
That is awesome.
We just got to get Daniel to do it, and then I need to have AI superimpose him in that lineup too.
April Showers Network, thank you so much for coming in. And you know what I'm starting to do, Ryan, is mix the AIs with each other and use them together in order to create something beautiful. Now, what I did this weekend on hats was I got hats to write a poem like I always do. Naturally, it was, 10 paragraphs long. So, okay, now I'm like, how do I work Sora on a 10-second video for this? Well, I got Gemini to create the picture of what ChatGPT just now created. And then I plugged that Gemini picture into Sora and I said, okay, animate homeboy getting up and going to go get himself something. Okay. If you know the story, you know the story about Carl, who is at 3 a.m. It's 14 degrees outside. Okay. I said, put him outside up underneath this sign that tells the weather and the time, because all bank signs have the weather and the time. Okay. So I took that and said, instead of using the sign as a brace against the wind in 14-degree temperatures, why not the ATM make a mistake and do something right? Why don't the ATM make a mistake and spit out some cash so he can go get a room for the night? You know, so it's like, so the bank did something wrong in order to do something right. So yeah, I thought that that was kind of cool. But Sora got set the same Carl to get up, go inside the bank, get the cash out the ATM that just made a mistake and spit him out a little cash. And then he went across town and got himself a room. So it's like you have to use the AIs together in order to create
Right.
that. And I'm learning that you really do have to you jump from one to another.
Yeah, and I've noticed that as well. Just basic stuff where, like, I would get something in vidIQ with their, let's just say we'll just focus solely on thumbnails. Like, I'd get something from vidIQ,
Mm-hmm.
and it just wasn't what I needed, but it was a good
Whoa.
idea.
I think Ricky is going into a proctology appointment right now. He's just he's snapping on them things, so he's got to go to work.
But yeah, doing that and then taking it over either the ChatGPT or Gemini. You know, I'd bounce back and forth between ChatGPT and Gemini sometimes. Like, hey, this was doing something, but then it wouldn't do a certain aspect of it. So I took the basic product from here and went over here and then went from there. And that's actually, it's funny you should say that, because it's kind of how I got some of the Cheryl's dinosaur birthday thing. I had the image created in one and then took it into Sora and was like, okay, make this, say happy birthday to Cheryl or something like that. So
right. Shh, we won't tell Darian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he loves, and it's like life altering for him, but it's ice cream. And, it's just, I would say the presentation, one of the best ice cream presentations, twist on making it look like a different food.
I would have gotten just for the presentation. Yeah. Danny D was, she liked it too.
Yeah. What CJ had, though, was he had the root beer float, and it was in like a Das Boot.
Das Boot.
But it was the big old, like, frosted, liter cup that had the ice cream and root beer. And he was like, it was the best root beer float he's ever had.
Yes, absolutely. Foodie's Vacations has made it in. Good morning. Welcome in.
Morning. Yeah, the only problem I had, we only really had, we had 3 small issues this trip. Number one, my water regulator broke, so I had to go find another one. But that led to, and I talked about it in our live, the hilarious meeting with the guy who invented the cashless system for the cruise industry, because he used to work for Royal Caribbean as a business development manager.
Mm-hmm.
And Ernest and his goats, who had a YouTube channel. Again, just great stuff there. He brings them around neighborhoods and things like that on their leash to interact with people. We had a small water leak that I think was just a loose thing. We're going to test it out. But when I was looking at the pump, a cap was loose, and I think that fixed it. And then we had the dang flat tire. And it's the same issue, that the valve stem that goes, the tire itself is not flat. It's the valve stem that goes into the tire that somehow has separated and is letting the air out.
Right.
But because of the last snafu we had, I this time had everything I needed. I had my electric air pump. We had the Jackery backup battery that we could plug it into to pump up the air. I want to say I have a 16-ton bottle jack to lift up the trailer. I have the torque winch with the lug nuts attachment. So I had everything done changed within about an hour. All on my own without having to call Good Sam or anybody like that.
Right.
Tools.
Yep.
But that delayed our, trip home by that much longer. But I'll take those small hiccups versus like CJ's situation where the tire completely blew out on the way up on his
trailer. And then look below. There's another situation that happened that I caught wind of it during Eddie's show, but I wanted to talk to you about Peachy. What happened? She went face first in the ice cream, or what?
Oh yeah, she. Usually we give her like little licks, the little dredges, and she was just, oh my god, ice cream, and then wagging her tail and looking around. And ice cream, did you drop ice cream? Would you like to drop ice cream?
Yep. And TJ's destination is floating. That's right. A new segment for Go Live Together should be who's floating and who's not.
That is a good
who's floating and who is not, because people be gone, but they got the internet package. You can never tell that they're on a cruise. Like, hello from Quantum of the Seas. Yes. Boom. Yep. Who's floating and who's not. That's a new segment.
I like it. It.
TJ's Destinations is floating.
Yeah, I sent you the confirmation, but yeah, we're all squared away now.
Yes.
For Booze 4.0. So we are
actively shopping for a big van or a large SUV that will be able to handle all of us and our stuff.
Right. Mel and I are only going to have, we're going to bring the same luggage that we took on Virgin. So it's going to be that 26-inch.
Oh, yeah, the little ones?
Yeah, so we'll have two 26-inch suitcases and two backpacks.
If we got a minivan that can hold 8 people, you think we could fly?
I think we could, well, tell Cheryl she has to cut down from 24 shoes to like 8.
She claims, and I quote, now that she's not here, I could say this without, fear of retaliation. But here it is. She says, and I quote, we'll put all of our stuff in one bag. And so far, that is true. Jeremy has all of his stuff on one side of the bag. I get one whole side to myself because of the size of my shoes. Okay, that's understandable. But she said that her and little Miss Bougie is going to fit all of that stuff and their accessories in the other side of my bag, which I have a large, big, just one that sits like 3 or 4 feet off the ground. It's huge.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But, I hear movement.
Yes.
I thought she was still.
However, to answer your question, I think yes, as long as the minivan is like bench seats in the front where you could get, the 2 people in the front seat. And if you have, like bench seats so you can get 3 people in the next run or whatever.
Oh yeah, bench on the second row.
On the second row instead of captain's chairs, because with that, then you would have the rest of the van for all the luggage.
All the luggage, yeah. Okay, so we'll look for maybe a full-size van rental or a large minivan. I don't know, but yeah, I'm thinking because the big 15-passenger is like really hard to find.
Yeah.
And you got to drop it off the airport. I'm thinking that on Galveston Island, there's going to be something that makes sense. But yeah. Anyway, we're searching for all of that, and we will work that out later. But yes, who's floating and who's not? Tell me, are you floating today? That is the question.
But after all my coffee Saturday and on the road for about 3 hours, I was floating, and we had to pull over really fast.
Oh, nice. Yep.
No, we got up at 3:30 because we were expecting this huge storm. And so when we were eyeballing it, we're like, okay, if we get up at 3:30, we can get on the road by about 4, we could stay ahead of the storm all the way home.
Right.
So we get up at 3:30. Mel was up at 2:30 though, and it was like, I'll let you sleep because I know your arm was still hurting. So she's so wonderful. Then we had an issue with trying to drain the Blackwater tank where it looked like it emptied too soon. So I spent longer trying to just check it out. It was just a sensor malfunction is all it was. So we were on the road by about 4:45. And the rain really never manifested the whole time. But we had the flat when we were at Carol's Sausage, which is another thing that drove me insane because I have the app and it's supposed to work in the background as long as the app's open. The first time it screwed up on us, I didn't have the app open at all. That was my bad. Yesterday, I had the app open, but it was in the background, and still it didn't pop up a notification. When we pulled into Carol's Sausages to stop, and we were going to actually go in there and shop and get stuff like that, we noticed that it was down, and we pulled up the app forefront. Then it reconnected. It's like, oh, by the way, alert, 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 Will Robinson, you have 18 PSI instead of 65. It's like, wow, thank you so much. So we now have designated the RV burner phone as the RV tire monitor phone. So I'm going to get a mount and everything to mount this in the car as well. And the RV phone will always have the tire pressure up on front. Because, when you're driving with your phone, you've got the directions. So directions are forefront on the phone, and the tire pressure thing is on the back front, in the background. But obviously, something's going on with that to where it's now disconnecting and not relaying the signal unless it's the forefront app. So,
yep.
The joys of RV ownership. But we've had it pretty simple. We haven't had too many catastrophic failures, which is always a good thing.
The Bud Files have made it in. Good morning. Welcome in.
I want to raise my hand. I heard you and Ryan all the way in the back. And that's a long way.
It is.
I was talking in my instructor voice. I apologize.
And y'all were talking. Y'all woke me up. And y'all talked about packing. And I looked at the screen.
Packing.
Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good morning. Welcome in. Yes.
And then I come in and the urine guy is on.
Well, he was snapping on some gloves and everything. Let's
Yes.
hope that he comes back just as dry as he left. Canadian Family Life has made it in. Good morning. Welcome in.
Cheryl, you got jokes. I swear.
Zach says Ryan was too cool to hang out with us plebeians outside of dinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. What's happening with this?
Yeah.
I need to explain.
Okay.
So you didn't want to go to Gen Pop, huh?
Yeah. Screw Gen Pop. No, we got there early, and we made the whole plan was to get there early and spend the first half of the week at the campsite and enjoy the campsite, do video editing, whatever we wanted to do, and then the weekend was supposed to be hanging out with everybody in town. Well, things got all crisscrossed. Mel got antsy. And so Thursday was all day in Helen, doing the Helen stuff on, most of the day on Thursday. And then being the good travel agent you are, when there's a crisis, that pops up with the client.
Sure.
Most of my time on Saturday was still dealing with that aftermath. Because the issue came in like Thursday night, Friday morning, and I was trying to work through stuff. And so a lot of my time was actually on the computer at the campsite when we should have been in town, hanging out with everyone, trying to handle this fire for someone who's getting ready to go sailing in less than 3 weeks. So that was, yeah. So that's what took a lot of that. And she was like, oh, it's supposed to rain, so I don't want to go in rain. Oh, we'll go down to Betty's and we can hang out on that side of town, but I don't want to spend another $10 to park all day for somewhere that I'm only going to spend, 20 or 30 minutes saying hi to a few people. We'll just do it at dinner. So, just circumstances that kind of switched it up, and her getting antsy to go out shopping. So it did end up. We spent a lot more time later in the week at the campsite versus at the in Helen.
Now, one question I do still have for you, Ryan. Are you still in the doghouse about this doggone rug?
Oh, we'll see. We're trying to wash it right now. For the
Okay.
record, I was the one who picked out the pattern because it was nice and light, and it had some light gray marks in it. But neither of us thought better of it. I was the first one to step on it, but Peachy's paws stepped on it, Mel stepped on it, so it got the good old Georgia Red Clay christening.
So
For those of you who are not familiar with good old Georgia Red
for
Clay,
sure.
it is the bane of your existence for whites. So a lot of times it only comes out if you Clorox it. But if it has color in it too, now you just have a nice Georgia Red Clayish smear. Supposedly woolite can help, so we're going to test that if it doesn't come out with the regular wash. But yeah, Georgia Red Clay is not fun when it gets into all of your clothes and stains and stuff like that.
I'm telling you, that woolite, we got
It's a woolite carpet.
that woolite. Yeah, man, that stuff lifted those stains up 15 seconds. I let it just sit there, and I wiped it with a rag. It wasn't even a brush. I didn't even use a brush on it. I just wiped it I surface cleaned it with a rag, and it came up. Just that woolite stuff, I believe in it. It comes in a spray bottle. You get it off of the Brown retailer.
Amazon.
Yep, the Cruise Tubers has made it in. Good morning, and thank you for that reminder for everyone to make sure and hit the like button. Thank you so much. That means the world to us. It's free to y'all, but it means the world to us.
Hey, Zach.
Yep, Zach's in the house, and we got look here. Linda Montemayor has made it in. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, Linda.
Yep. And then look, Will G says 33 days till we float again. And baby, I just announced a new segment on the show today. It is called "Are You Floating or Not?" Are you floating? Because a lot of our people, they just be floating. Like TJ a while ago checked in, and I thought he just was waking up, rubbing his eyes or whatever. But yeah, he's floating today on the quantum of the seas. So, are you floating or not? That is the question. Yes.
We got 230 some days.
Yep. Corner Club.
Yeah, whatever y'all have is the same I have, I think.
Good morning.
Welcome. Good morning. He has a lunchtime live.
Yep.
He does.
And looky here. Our feature channel of the week is Life with EQ. Good morning, everyone, and welcome in. Be sure to get on over there. And yes, and if the mods could drop her channel link, that we would really, really appreciate it. Ryan, try to get her link put over on your side too.
All right, this is who's the feature channel? Life with EQ.
Yes.
Yeah, Vicky told us about this last week.
Yep.
I will get that right now.
And in the event that you know of a cruise channel that we are unfamiliar with that deserves recognition, be sure to
not recognition, but just needs more subscribers.
Yeah, that deserves a watch. Be sure to mention them over here too. We believe in growing with each other and for each other, so that's what we are here to do. I cannot see my chat.
He knows how to put those gloves on, right?
I know, right?
Oh my God!
Bend over, cough, turn your head, cough.
Right,
that's right. Yes. Will G said she heard the word packing. You got out of her bed, ladies and gentlemen.
I got out of the hospital.
Man. Ryan started talking about bags, and she's like, "Oh, okay. Let me get up.
Let me get up because I know Mel is not in, so let me represent this, the right way. We're taking one bag.
At Life with EQ. I want to make sure I'm getting the right link.
Yes. At Life with EQ. She has 100 and something.
Yeah, 166.
Yes. You ever heard the words "one bag" and felt a disturbance in the force?
I did. And you see, and I'm in so much pain. But you said packing, and there was not a woman represented.
But she was talking to her digital BFF this weekend about doing a packing vlog.
So she'll get a bunch from us too. I'm putting it in my catch up list.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll make sure that I hit her with all of
your channels.
And we will too when we get off.
I already hit her up.
Oh, you did?
Already hit her up. Yeah, you got 4 from us.
Yeah, you'll probably get at least 4 from us. Actually, The other one I have will be the dormant account for my daughter's high school band that I ran. So you'll probably end up getting.
Stop. We got one for my granddaughter.
Linda is asking, when is the cruise?
October 31st, baby.
Yes.
Booze cruise.
We're all going to come in a dinosaur.
Oh no.
I actually saw this thing on Facebook that's probably from Temu or TikTok, where it's a glow in the dark dinosaur thing. So it like goes on like a jacket, and it's the bones and stuff and a big fluffy head. So when you're in it, it's either black or pink or something, and it looks like a dinosaur bones. And then when the lights go out, it glows green for glow in the dark.
Wow. Yep, I'm serious. Yeah, Booze 4.0 is October 31st, 2026 out of Galveston, Texas. That is the unofficial group cruise of Go Live Together. It is also my birthday cruise. It is also a lot of things. It is where we're going to be doing the show on the ship, live from the ship, internet provided.
I'm going to make all of you guys, okay, you have Ryan, you have, well, you know, I'm going to put Anthony on the move because he is he's subbing today. He's subbing.
He's subbing.
He's subbing. So he's going to be the wholesome guy on the cruise.
Yep.
He's a substitute teacher.
Okay.
So he's going to be in charge of you guys when you go to Maya Chan. Is that it?
Maya Chan?
Oh, yeah.
I feel safe there. You know why? Because it's a small place, and if there's anybody left over, they're going to wake me up and tell me to go home. You know?
Oh yeah, they're really good at making sure you're on time and they'll come around.
Yeah, let them drag you to a cab.
Yes.
We're gonna make sure we have a helmet for you, Jeremy. One, we don't want to mess up that beautiful head of hair you have. Two,
I want to be clear.
Just be sure you strap this to the top of it. That way I can document wherever I go.
Right.
Literally.
It's got to be clear that we're not going to push you to get totally verschnookled, but you're not going to be a stick in the mud drinking water and iced tea all day either.
Yes.
No, hey, I'm down for a couple of margaritas and maybe a shot of tequila, but then I have to stop because I have no gallbladder.
Right.
Hey, Ryan, this is called progress.
Yes, I can do 2 shots. I'm a 2-shot guy.
He's trying to be
but then I have to stop. I can do a double, but then I have to stop.
Yeah, we won't drink that much straight tequila shot. We'll probably do the tequila tasting little thing, and that's like I said, a max of 2 shots with everything. But there we can get the mixed drinks and stuff like that, depending on what you want. It's going to be kind of like Paradise Beach, where there's a list of different mixed cocktails, frozen cocktails, non-alcoholic, alcoholic, the whole 9 yards.
Now in Paradise Beach, I will help you drink a pitcher of sangria. I have done that before.
We'll do that.
Yes, a pitcher. I did say that, and it might be.
Now,
hey,
do you like red sangria or white sangria?
Red for sure. Red, absolutely. We could knock back a pitcher and be good. As long as it's a we thing and not a Jeremy thing.
I go back and forth. It depends on the time of the year. In Florida, during the winter, red is good. But let me tell you something. During the summer, getting white with strawberries and watermelon is so refreshing in the pool in this heat.
Oh, wow.
I feel you looking at me. What did I just do? I took your notebook. I'm writing this down, Zach. Thank you so much.
What did you write down?
Channel of the Week nomination is Lisa's Cruise Adventures.
I see her around a lot, Zach. You're right.
And she has been a featured channel of the week before.
And guess what, Zach? I'm subscribed to her already.
You good, sir?
I've done. I sure have.
And I'm going to write down these recommendations. That way,
okay.
We get them on the list.
He wants to ask me.
That's who's the officer?
That's how we remember Hughes because
Life of the Hugh, yeah.
Because Vicky told us, and Vicky told us about her, and we wrote it down.
Yep, and everybody is speaking to each other. Oh snap! Look who made it in. Travel with Josie Ann has made it in.
Good morning,
if you
Josie.
Have not, Instagram or Facebook, pay attention. She comes to you from different parts of the world per post. Like you can never tell where Josiane is.
Right?
Never. Until the post comes across and it's like, wait, Europe, and now we're going to bounce over here to somewhere, and then we're going to bounce over here. It's like Josiane, she takes you around the world with her posts, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, 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 boom. Glad that no one can sub for me when I can't be there. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Life with EQ says I have 14 days until I am floating again. Float is the word. Yes. Who is floating and who is not? That's right.
14 days, man. And we got 230 something.
Yeah, we got nothing going on other than travel agent, tours coming up for us until Booze 4.0.
Yep. Linda Montemayor is also gallbladderless, and she don't have an issue with drinking.
She done called you out, Jeremy. She's like, I ain't got no gallbladder, and I can drink.
I got burned. Okay, so yeah,
yes, Linda. Yes.
Thank you for the motivation, Linda. I am working on the liver gallbladder to make it strong for 4.0. But yeah, how's Peachy doing? How's she recovering from her debacle?
She's doing better. She actually was a little under the weather because she's on specialized food.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was I did like a hibachi stir fry on the grill. So when I was cleaning up the grill, everything kind of splashed out on the rocks a little bit. So she was eating rocks, trying to lick up the grease that fell. And then a big old sausage link one morning fell, and she ate that. And then her tummy was a little upset. So, and of course, the ice cream is not really good for her. So she had a little more unhealthy treats this round, but she's all good. She is actually, exactly where I expected her to be, which is.
Ooh.
It's like I'm tuckered out. Hey, I actually cleaned up my office a little bit because we got the new, router and stuff. So there's no more like tons of cords over there in the corner.
Yeah, there's no router
over there other than my lightsabers. And I actually found some more decorations. So I'm going to redo the fish tank sometime in the future to add a little more sand and do a new rock sculpture. And I've got that one live plant, but somehow I have two fake like bonsai looking tree plants. So I might put that in there, and I'm going to get another big hidey hole because my catfish and my pleco are fighting for that one log that is like, shadows. They both like to hide in there, but they're too big for both of them to hide in there.
And I'm glad we caught Danny D between trips right here. Look, she was in Helen, and now she's back out again in 2 days, going to Switzerland.
That's awesome.
God, that's awesome, Danny.
But the question of the morning is Danny packed?
Are you packed, Danny?
Yeah, are you packed?
I know you got new boots, but are you packed?
And then I know that Foodies is already packed because she's only got 56 days to the Utopia. And for the big ships, you got to be packed a long time ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? So she might be packed. Yep. Cruise Nuts has made it in. Good morning.
They have a premiere to this evening.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Peachy kept on getting the ice cream.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. She had the pumpkin ice cream is what Danny had. And so Peachy was like, I'll be right here to help clean up the mess when it drops.
Will G says we're only in Costa Maya for 6 hours. Get there at 0700. Don't think we are going to do Maya Chan. I wouldn't either.
Yeah, I did that once. I was gonna say I actually did do that once because we got there that early, and it's like a tease. It's like just as you start loosening up, it's like, oh wait, I got to get back on the ship. So we had to leave at like 1:30. You get there, they don't pick you up until about 8 anyway. And then it's 45 minutes roughly to get out there. And then, you're on vacation, but pounding tequila, other than Ricky, of course, at, 9 in the morning is not really the best thing.
And speaking of Ricky, Linda is asking, Ricky, where have you been? Well, he's been working.
This is his job, you see.
Yeah.
He's at work. And he has a very interesting job. When he gets back, maybe he'll talk to you about that job.
I don't know. It's kind of hard for him to talk about.
It is. It is hard. But you know what would loosen it? You know what would loosen it up though, right?
Tequila.
Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Yeah, Das Boot.
Hang on.
Yes.
Oh,
Das
God.
Boot has to come to the show, ladies and
I'll
gentlemen.
never forget.
That's right. Das Boot. It's a thing.
That's a story that you want him to tell you.
Yes, but check it out. Danny D is not packed yet, but she'll probably pack after work tomorrow.
Girl, get off of this show and go pack. You're going on a wonderful.
The
wonderful
Monte Mayor is
trip.
floating in 48 days on the MSC Seascape.
Oh, have fun. I wish I was going because you know what? You know what I loved most about the Seascape when we were all together was the cornbread and the greens. I am so serious.
The Seascape. Yep. We have to be back on the ship at 12:30. We wouldn't go.
We wouldn't go out.
We would not go.
Yeah, I wouldn't go. Das Boot.
Das Boot. That's Das Boot right there.
Das Boot.
Fill it up with liquor. Can you
That's
believe
right.
It does. They fill it up with a mixed drink, and you have
Do
to
not
drink.
drink Das Boot this way, because
No.
then the Das drink goes in Das face because of air pocket in Das foot.
Yes.
You must drink it this way.
Toe down. Toe down. That's right, ladies
Go
and gentlemen.
down.
Mm.
And then they'll be like, oh,
That way you
you
can.
know how to drink out of Das Boot. And you're like, yes, I do.
Mm.
Toe
Yeah.
down, baby.
Toe down, because that's how you
Do
gonna
they
feel
tell you?
after you. Yeah. That's how you gonna feel after you finish that sucker too. Toe down.
Usually they're not going to tell you, because one of the good things is to see someone who doesn't know how to drink out of a boot, drink it toe up, and then have it all run down in your face when you're like, wait, and then whoosh.
Man, I bet
And
it
then
would.
the restaurant's like, yes,
Yeah.
another one.
Oh wow! So you go out of that restaurant wearing Das beer.
Das Bier.
Yes. Oh man, I would like to have a Mexican beer out of Das Boot.
We have to back to
Because
So
Jerry-
empties out of Das Boot.
Yes. 12:30? No.
I'm not getting off.
No.
We're not getting off.
We'll
Yeah,
be
I'm with you, Will. If you got to be back on,
leaving.
that's definitely not worth the trip out there, because they won't really even have the food out. They would have probably just put the food out.
Oh snap! I was not watching the timer, ladies and gentlemen. We are way into the show,
Oh.
and as a result,
I'm sorry I came late.
no, you good. As a result, there is no food today, because coming on immediately following us is going to be Foodie's Vacations.
Yes, foodies, go over to Foodie real quick. Like,
Mm-hmm. And let me
I
see
don't know
who
what
else is
time
on
it
the
is.
list
I don't
today.
have a timer.
We're 54 minutes into the show, and let me see. That means we got to do this right.
I have a package that's coming in.
This list is.
Why don't you just do the four people that come on after us if you can? You got
Well, yeah, we got
Foodie,
Foodie's Vacations,
you got Ryan, you got Becky, and
Ryan, Becky.
Roy and Becky. Howdy. And I don't know who the fourth person would be, but then you
Well, that
have
would be a Cruise Nuts premiere.
Cruise Nuts Premiere, and closing out would be Texas Cruiser.
Yeah, tonight's Texas Cruiser.
Yeah, that's it. Because I can't think of anybody right now.
The mother and daughter duo.
They
11
come
a.m.
on at 11.
Desert Adventures in Arizona.
And then the fish people come on. Ryan and his fish come on.
Cruise Addicts has a
Oh, they got something coming on
Yeah.
early, huh?
Cruise-
Yakety yak.
Cruise
Ryan and his
Oh, man.
African chitlins.
Injuries. Ryan with his African chitlins. And then injuries to children during a cruise. What parents need to know. Cruise Addicts. Scheduled for 12 p.m. today. 8 Acres Koi Farm, 12. So Now's Nature, 1. MH Family Adventures Monday Midday Cruise Q&A with Raquel at 1 p.m.
She does it every Monday.
Follow the Bradleys Fun at 1:05 p.m. Cruising Complete. Live cruise talk on board Allure of the Seas at 2
Fats
p.m.
and Tree did a, I don't know how long,
24-hour live stream.
Yeah. Go over there and watch. Ben Yours was on there. I mean, man, TJ Destinations.
Yep.
They just never went to sleep.
Nate the Great podcast at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Red's Room TV at 3:15. Coker Culture at 4:30 p.m.
Okay.
Trying the best food in Helen, Georgia. Trying Big Daddy's restaurant.
Did you try Big Daddy's?
I did not do Big Daddy's. We did the Troll. We got a salad at the Troll Cafe. When we had the vlogger meetup, we did the spaghetti ice at Gus Ice Cream House. Hoffer House, we did get a Danish and an eclair, and then ate at Hoffenbrough House. Everything else we did at the trailer.
Nice.
Oh, that was good.
TB's Life is at 5 p.m. Cruise Nuts for a drone footage of Celebrity Silhouette has a premiere at 5:30.
Nice.
Then Creating with TUC at 6 p.m. See It with C at 6 p.m. Hi Ho Silver has a premiere at 6:30 p.m. Compound Family Compound, 6:55 p.m. Pepper Tree Villa, 7 p.m. The Fam Adventures, Helen GA Meetup 2026.
Man, he's already got that stuff going out. Oh, wait, is that his live you're talking about tonight?
The Fam has, at 7 p.m., 6th annual YouTuber Meetup in Helen GA. It looks like a live stream. It might be a premiere. I don't know. My words might be a little too big. Jarrett Talks is going to be live with TUC at 7 p.m. along with Event Yours at 7:35 p.m. You do the dishes, I'm chilling. Yep. And then Texas Cruiser is coming on at 8 p.m. along with Cruising Chris M as a special guest. So be sure to catch that, and they are going to close the night out for us.
Yeah.
It is 8:59, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming into the Monday edition of Go Live Together. Sorry there was no cruise news, but if you want to catch the show, catch the most recent cruise news, you can always go to cruisehive.com, which is our source for cruise news.
Watch when we post it on our individual channels, because we do that every week.
Yep. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank y'all so much for coming in today. We appreciate y'all. As always, y'all take care of each other out there. Be sure to take care of yourselves. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, from all of us over here at Go Live Together, we love you. Good morning and have a great day on purpose.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.